Eucharistic miracle of Alcala, Spain. In the year 1597, a thief stole consecrated hosts along with some precious objects from a church not far from Alcala, Spain. He was said to have been part of a band of Moorish gypsies who, after being dispersed from the nearby mountains, had sacked numerous churches and stole monstrances and other sacred objects in different countries, committing many sacrilegious acts. A few days later, the thief returned full of profound remorse and went to confess his sins at the church of the Jesuits. He had with him some consecrated hosts that he delivered to the confessor with many tears. The confessor, very moved, went immediately to his superior to inform him. Initially, it was agreed to consume the hosts during a mass, but later, fearing that the hosts could be poisoned, as had recently been done to some priests in Murcia and Segovia, it was decided to keep the hosts in a box made of silver and to allow them to decompose naturally. 11 years later, the 24 hosts were found still intact. The mystic, Father Luis de la Palma, in his capacity as provincial, ordered that the hosts be placed in a wine cellar along with some unconsecrated hosts. A few months later, the unconsecrated hosts had decomposed from the humidity, while the consecrated hosts remained intact. 6 years later, Father Palma decided to make public the miracle of the hosts that were still intact. New academic and medical tests by the doctor of His Majesty, Garcia Carrera, as well as numerous illustrious theologians, identified this as a true miracle. In 1619, ecclesiastical authorities officially authorized the veracity of the miracle. The holy hosts were publicly adored before King Philip III, who in 1620 presided over a solemn procession in which the whole royal family participated. When Charles III expelled the Jesuits from Spain, the sacred hosts were moved to the magisterial church. In 1936, when the communist revolutionaries burned the church, the priests carefully hid the miraculous hosts prior to being murdered. However, still today, the hiding place of the hosts has not yet been found. There have been many surveys in the church and in the crypt, but to no avail. It was Don Anselmo Raimondo, a wise city biographer, who researched and reported this miracle, along with the statement, quote, "God has made a new miracle," close quote. This miracle was taken from the book entitled The Eucharistic Miracles of the World, presented by the Real Presence Eucharistic Education and Adoration Association. A link to their organization and a link to purchase their book is posted above or below this video.